Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi. Lakshmi Devi, are you there? Settle down for prayer.
Ma'am, it's Prabha here. Can you tell me what's the difference between Sukhasana and Swastikasana? What is the alignment difference?
Yeah, no, I think both should be same. This is Swastikasana, for sure. Can you see me, Swastikasana?
Yes. Yes.
Cross legs. This is Swastikasana. Sukhasana, I think maybe what you sit, no, like that, something like this you sit, no?
Okay. Okay, you spread the knees some more. Okay.
Maybe, I'm not sure about
Yeah, I
that.
spread the knees. That is what we have been taught. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Prabha, is that Lakshmi Devi there? I don't know. She was supposed to join, Lakshmi Devi. Sit straight and tall. Head erect. Shoulders back and down. Relaxed. No tension anywhere in the body. But chest is vertically and horizontally expanded. Settle down with the breath. Uniform rhythmic breath. Effortless. Inhale. Drawing palm in front of chest and gently exhale. Inhale. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोतं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारम् शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणम् शिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिम् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः हरि ओम। Raise your chest up, bow down without collapsing the chest, total surrender. Head up and palm down. Slowly open your eyes. Change cross leg. Turn to left. Be tall. Keep growing tall with inhalation. Inhalation, chest opens. Exhalation, stomach will deflate. Center. Change. All of you know what is meaning of yoga. It's a Sanskrit word which means to bind or to connect together. Now, as we are practicing the asana, first think about all the components of an asana. What all are the components of each asana? It is your physical body, which obviously we can see with our eyes, and rest all the components belong to the subtle body. Then, after the skin, it is flesh, anatomical body, physiological body, breath, mind, sensations, perceptions. All these things are part of the asana. Now you have to see, are you connecting all these parts, all these components of an asana to each other in a proper way? And to do that, Uddiyana Bandha helps greatly, Uddiyana Kriya. That's why we keep doing Uddiyana Kriya now and then. So go on connecting all the components mindfully. Center. So then effortlessly your journey will begin inward. When you think about all these components, the journey will begin. Now you are going to do Pavana Muktasana with single bolster. Put bolster like this, your stomach and navel band will rest on the bolster. Rest your abdomen on the bolster. Knees are resting down on the floor. You are completely relaxed. Face to one side. Arms back. and be relaxed. Now bring your focus on the lower back and abdomen and see how they are trying to become one. Lower stomach and lower back, they are trying to come closer to each other. That is what the bolster is doing. So effortlessly, you are simulating Uddiyana Kriya with the help of the bolster. Now have this memory and you have to recall it whenever we need it. Turn your face to other side. Come on. Now take out bolster and take a belt. Supta Padamritasana. Feet to wall. Touch your feet to wall and lie down. Open your belt. Rest back of both the legs down. And now get the earlier posture abdomen. What was the bolster doing? You have to do by yourself with exhalation. Try to suck in the abdomen. And with that you should be able to breathe normally. Don't disturb your breathing. So abdomen will remain towards the lower back with inhalation, with exhalation. And now put belt to your right foot. Left foot remains to wall. And keep the leg at any angle straight, but focus on the stomach. And lower back pressing down evenly, and left and right side of tailbone resting down evenly. And your chin should not go up. Take a headrest if chin is going higher than the forehead. Once profound exhalation and stomach in. Once focus on the legs. The profile of both the legs should be same. One is vertical, one is horizontal. But to be steady there is activity inside. So do that activity to keep both the legs straight and equally active. Keep your face calm. You can have a smile on the face. Be relaxed in the face, arms, shoulders. Completely be relaxed. Abdomen is doing its duty. You have given a duty to abdomen, let it be doing the duty. Without disturbing your abdomen, bring your left leg up, right leg down, right foot will touch the wall. If not, move down another half an inch. Once profound exhalation, the stomach will go in. And now you have to watch the alignment of left leg. It should be the hip joint here, the knee joint and the ankle joint in one line. It should not be going inside towards the right side, nor going outside towards the left side. Keep it straight, all the three joints in one line vertically, which is perpendicular to floor. Or it can be little back, but still it will be perpendicular. Bring your elbows as much down as possible. If elbows are resting on the floor, you will be more comfortable. Open up the belt. See that your face is relaxed. You should never work from the face. Any tension, your lower jaw catches very quickly. And the forehead. That's why people get headache, which is a sign of stress. Migraine, that is also manifestation of stress. Without disturbing your abdomen, take your right leg up, left leg down. Now hold belt only in right hand and take your right leg to right. Don't tilt to right. You can have a support to your right outer thigh, bolster, brick, blanket, and pull foot towards your face and press left foot on the wall. Now just see, are you connecting your skin to the flesh, flesh to the bone, then to the organic body, then to the physiological body, then breath body, mental body. Everything should be connected. Get the sensations, get the perceptions. Let there be some learning. In every practice, there should be some learning. Straight up, change. Hold belt only in left hand, right hand to side, and take left hand to left and towards the face. Don't tilt your stomach to left, navel facing ceiling. Your left elbow is resting down. Straight up. Now both legs up. Elbows resting down if possible. It makes your posture much effortless if your elbows are resting down. Your tailbone should not lift, tailbone should be down. Now once turn toes towards your nose, turn toes like this towards your nose. So extending the heels up, toes will face down. Heels will go towards ceiling and toes will move towards your face. And roll thighs in like Tadasana. Now only left leg goes down, right leg remains there. Hold bend in left hand, right hand to side, bring right leg to left. Straight without bending your knee, how much ever you can. And stomach still hollow. Don't leave it loose. You have to resist your tailbone. Tailbone will not lift. And now pull foot little face. Straight up. Change. Right foot down. Hold bend in right hand. Left hand to side. Now left leg is straight and it is going to right. If you take your stomach in further, the leg will move further towards right. Straight up. Bring right leg also up. Both legs straight. Exhale. Stomach in and remove the belt now. Just take out the belt and be there. Let your abdomen help your legs to stay there. Your chin should be down, shoulders should be down, tailbone should be down. Think that there is a belt, but actually there is no belt, so you are simulating a belt there. Very good. Now straight down. Relax Shavasana. Come up from right side. Get up. Go to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hands down, legs back. Elbows should be locked. Complete opening behind the knees and sitting pose moving up. Those who are flexible should not push the shoulders too much down. Then the elbows also move down. The forearm also moves down, which is not good. If your side trunk and arms are straight line, that is enough. Now roll the inner arm out, so your neck will get some freedom. Now exhale profound, tuck in abdomen. And now right foot forward for Trikonasana. Left hand on waist. Go back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. Left hand on left leg. Trikonasana to left. Turn navel to right. With deflated abdomen. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now we are going to do Ardha Chandrasana, and those who want the brick, you can use a brick for Ardha Chandrasana. Now you will bring your right foot halfway forward and go to Ardha Chandrasana. If you get the balance, raise your hand up. Heel extending away from you, left heel. Go back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now left foot halfway forward and right leg up. Do Uddiyana Kriya, how you will get balance, you just take, tuck in abdomen, hold the tailbone tight. You may or may not use the brick. There should be life in the right leg, which is lifted. It should not be in Shavasana. Go back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now we are going to do Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana. So right leg goes up and left hand remains down. Move forward, right leg halfway, left leg goes up and left hand down. Opposite hand is down. Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana. Right leg down and left hand down. Use brick if you want. And turn chest. Twisted Ardha Chandrasana. Go back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Relax in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now left foot halfway forward. Keep your right hand down and raise your right leg up. Turn to left. Keep your trunk long. Chest away from stomach. And stomach towards the lower back. Tailbone is held tight in your hips. Lock your right knee. Extend the right heel. Go back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Parivritta Trikonasana. Right foot forward. Left hand on right leg. Turn to right. Both legs straight. Chest lifted. Chest away from stomach. Navel to bottom chest. Keep a good gap. Make it long. Now go right shoulder back. You have to feel the twisting also. Along with Trikonasana, feel the twisting, feel the stretching, and at the end feel Shavasana also. Sorry to say that. Go back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. Turn to left. Right hand on left knee. Elongate your trunk. And turn. Press your right foot heavily down. Lock right knee. Lock left knee. Stretch your toes. Don't shrink the toes also. Go back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Let your stomach support your back. You will become much comfortable. Thighs up, hips down. Roll shoulders back. Your ears should move away from shoulders. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Uttanasana. Utkatasana. Urdhvastasana, hands down. And now you are going to relax in Upavishta Konasana and chair in the front and rest your head. Sit on a bed sheet. See our normal fold of the bed sheet. This is our normal fold of the bed sheet. I am placing it here. Chair in front. Spread your legs, Upavishta Konasana. And don't spread too much. You should be comfortable to stay for 2 minutes. And legs should be fully straight. Back of the legs. Lift from lower back up. And then move forward. Back should not be rounded. And if you are not able to reach chair, you have to take one bolster on the chair or just turn chair like this and be there. Just be here like this. Suppose you are not able to go to the seat of chair. So that your trunk at least should be lifted, long. Exhale from wherever it is stretching. Surrender to the stretch. Don't work against the stretch. And if you are finding it too difficult, go to Virasana forward bend. Sitting on bolster, Virasana, and go forward. Bring the pace of breath down, like slow breathing, very slow breathing. Slowly come up. Bring your legs closer. The Dandasana. Swastikasana. Now those who can do Shirshasana will go to direct Shirshasana. Others will join me for twisting. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Sit complete. Your choice, Shirshasana or Ardha Matsyendrasana. I am sitting on a brick. Left leg inside, right leg over it. Be tall. Keep belt next to you. Now turn to right. Shirshasana, be active. And now, Shirshasana people, you have to find out what is the difference in today's Shirshasana and the Shirshasana that you do in the beginning of the class. Try to compare. Twisting change. Shirshasana, extend your heels up. Pressing complete forearm, lift the shoulders up. Grow tall after changing the leg. And then turn to left. Shirshasana, people see Uddiyana Kriya is naturally happening, or you have to do it, then do it. Tadasana, all over. It is nothing else but reverse Tadasana. If your height is measured in Shirshasana and in Tadasana, it should be same. Now, Shirshasana people, go to Upavishta Konasana. Spread your legs. Both legs should spread evenly. And that you have to understand by sensation. Just take your awareness to both the legs, inner legs, groins, knees. And when you do Upavishta Konasana, don't drop weight more on the head. Be lifted from tailbone. When you are inverted, because of the reverse gravitational force, it has lot more benefits. Doing twisting in inversion, doing stretching in inversion, all these are very helpful. Now, without bending your knees, Upavishta Konasana, straight legs will come closer. Now get your right pose first. If you have collapsed, again lift, take a while, 1 or 2 breaths, and lift and do everything what you need to do. Go back to your Tadasana, reverse Tadasana, Shirshasana. And now try Baddha Konasana. Bend at your knees, Namaskar with feet, and push your knees back. You should get equal stretch on both the sides. Twisting in the center, both legs in front. Repeat same pose, but now you will have a belt here inside the knee. I am putting belt to my knee. Can you see here? Belt is to my knee. I put here. Belt goes to my left. My right hand goes back to reach the belt. See here, my right hand is coming here to reach the belt. Pull the knee forward with the belt. Turn to right. And your right hand will walk forward towards the right knee on the belt. Baddha Konasana, go back to straight legs. Very, very good. If you are able to stay, you can finish twisting as well in Shirshasana. Turn to right. But if you are already straining your neck, don't be staying there with muscular force. Center. In twisting, press the knee and comfortably rest your right sitting bone down. Twisting to left, Shirshasana. I don't know whether you are there or not, but if you can be there, you have to turn to left. This is the last variation. Center, twisting, those are in Shirshasana, and gently come down. Controlled way. For that, you have to take the stomach in, stuck in the abdomen, and gently come down. Adho Mukha Virasana, and twisting change. Right leg in, belt to your left knee, belt goes to your right, and right hand goes back to reach belt. And press this knee on the stomach, this thigh. Left thigh is pressing on the stomach. You are going tall, resting your left sitting bone down. Now those who have come down from Shirshasana will sit on height in Swastikasana. Twist to right and left once. Ardha Matsyendrasana, come up. Very good. Everyone go to Viparita Dandasana. Prabha, you avoid Viparita Dandasana and you go to Supta Baddha Konasana. Then there is new Lakshmi Devi. You just see what we are doing. If you cannot do this, I will show what to do. Those who are not going on chair will sit on the coaster and head will be down. Only head will be down and hands to side. Others will take a chair. Shoulders will not be down. Those who are doing it down, remember, shoulders are hanging. And if you have feet to walk, it will be more easy to keep the legs active. Sit on the inner edge and go back. Keep your arms wherever you are comfortable. Once, can you take your hands up? Bring your hands back towards chair. Those who are down, turn to right. Hold chair and come up. Don't bend forward, just be tall and turn to left. Right. Center. Come out. Janu Shirshasana. You can either have chair facing you or chair facing away from you, whichever way you are more comfortable. But head resting is compulsory. You have to rest your head. If chair is facing away from you, you should have a break to rest your head. Otherwise, do our normal Janu Shirshasana. I will show you how I am using a break. Suppose I fold one leg is touching chair here. I am holding the chair and resting my head. If this is difficult, go to our normal side, just turn around the chair, sit on the bolster and rest your head on chair. But head rest is mandatory. Don't keep your head hanging. This is given to relax, so don't keep working here. You have to relax in this pose. Slowly come up. Change leg. Come up. Shavasana and Swastikasana on the bolster. Bolster this way. You can either do Swastikasana or you can straighten the leg. But bolster will support back of the knees. Just 2 minutes. We already gone out of time. Either this way or this way.